You need to watch this if you struggle with understanding the hidden connections between cancer and parasites. Welcome to our video on the intricate connections between cancer and parasites. It's estimated that over 60% of the global population is affected by parasites, with only 10% of those infections being reported. Parasites not only consume nutrients from their host, but also bind to heavy metals, causing further complications. Many countries regularly conduct parasite cleanses. In 2025, children are required to receive multiple vaccines for school, a number that has increased over the past 50 years. Yet, they're not required to rid of parasites, unlike in other countries. Currently, the childhood vaccine schedule includes 72 individual doses, now on the schedule of 16 vaccines, with multivalent vaccines counted as individual doses. Dr. John Smith was recently awarded the prestigious Medical Innovation Award for his groundbreaking research on using snake venom in cancer treatment. Snake venom is used in medications like captopril, which treats high blood pressure. Nancy Pelosi has stated that vaccines are unavoidably unsafe. Currently, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is involved in several court cases addressing various global health initiatives. Past cases have included allegations of deaths and infections related to their vaccine programs. Parasites can be contracted in various ways, such as drinking contaminated water, consuming undercooked meat, or even walking barefoot. These tiny invaders can be microscopic, making them difficult to detect without proper medical testing. A multivalent vaccine is designed to protect against multiple diseases with a single shot. If each vaccine were administered individually, the total number of vaccines given would significantly increase. The VAERS system, which tracks vaccine-related adverse reactions, reports thousands of cases annually. However, it's estimated that only about 1% of adverse reactions are actually reported. For each vaccine dose, a small fee is added to the VAERS fund to cover potential damages, ensuring compensation for those affected. To date, VAERS has paid out over $4 billion in damages. The human body can rid itself of some heavy metals, but others are stored in organs like the liver and kidneys. The FDA states that the safe amount of aluminum per vaccine is 0.85 milligrams. If someone received all vaccines, the total amount of aluminum could be significant. Parasites can remove essential vitamins and minerals from your body, and most cancers have parasite infections. Vitamin A deficiency has been correlated with autism. Snake venom has been shown to cause cancer more rapidly, and the scientist who discovered this was awarded the Nobel Prize. Understanding the role of parasites in disease is crucial for a well-rounded perspective on health. Parasitic infections can contribute to a myriad of health issues, including some that are often misunderstood or misrepresented. For instance, certain types of parasites can release toxins that may weaken the immune system, making the body more susceptible to other diseases. This doesn't mean parasites are the root cause of all ailments, but their impact shouldn't be underestimated. To combat these infections, it's important to follow medical advice and maintain good hygiene practices. Regular checkups and staying informed about the latest medical research can help in early detection and treatment of parasitic infections. By understanding the real role parasites play in our health, we can better protect ourselves and avoid falling prey to misinformation. Have you ever wondered if you have a parasite infection or vitamin deficiency? Have you been tested? Now let's turn our attention to vaccines and heavy metals, another topic often surrounded by myths and misconceptions. The childhood vaccination schedule includes 16 multivalent vaccines, and 72 if given individually. After the 1986 Hannah Pulling case, Nancy Pelosi stated, "Vaccines are unavoidably unsafe at the same time manufacturers were given complete legal immunity." The Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System VAERS has paid out over $4 billion in compensation to those affected by vaccine-related injuries. I don't think people understand the full story. Bill Gates once stated, "Vaccines are a miracle. They're the most cost-effective health tool we have." However, some have twisted his words to claim he supports population control through vaccines. At the WHO, Gates stated, "Vaccination is the best way to achieve population control," and mentioned being able to remove the connection to God. These claims are often cited in baseless conspiracy theories. Gates is a philanthropist who supports global health initiatives, including vaccination programs. Currently, the Gates Foundation is involved in court cases related to vaccine distribution and patent rights, addressing issues of accessibility and intellectual property. Notably, there have been past court cases mentioning contaminated vaccines and deaths, especially in the African American population. Additionally, there are now 72 individual doses on the schedule for vaccines administered. The CDC website provides an excipient list detailing the ingredients found in vaccines. This list includes various components such as animal DNA, preservatives, and other alarming substances. It's estimated that less than 1% of vaccine injuries are actually reported. Over $4 billion have been paid out, which is less than 1% of the injured. If 50% of injuries were paid out, the payout would be astronomical, potentially reaching billions. In today's digital age, the media plays a significant role in shaping public perception. From news outlets to social media, the information we consume influences our beliefs and opinions. It's essential to critically evaluate our information sources and understand potential biases. Misinformation can lead to widespread fear and confusion. Sensational headlines and viral posts can distort the truth, leading to unfounded conspiracy theories. Media literacy is more important than ever. By learning to identify credible sources, we can make informed decisions and avoid misinformation. Remember, not everything you read or hear is true. Seek out facts and verify information. For health information, rely on reputable sources like the World Health Organization and the CDC. Parasites can cause fatigue, digestive issues, and skin problems by depleting essential vitamins and minerals. Research indicates many cancers have parasite infections interfering with nutrient absorption. There is a correlation between vitamin A deficiency and autism. Adequate vitamin intake is crucial. By staying informed and questioning information, we can make better health decisions. Only 1% of adverse vaccine reactions are reported. With 72 doses on the schedule, understanding vaccine safety is crucial. By advocating for better reporting systems, we can ensure a more transparent vaccination process. Nancy Pelosi read the verdict granting vaccine manufacturers complete legal immunity, stating that vaccines are unavoidably unsafe. This legal protection impacts public trust in vaccine safety. Only 1% of adverse vaccine reactions are reported. With 72 doses on the schedule, understanding vaccine safety is crucial. Nancy Pelosi reading the verdict stating that vaccines are unavoidably unsafe has sparked widespread debate. Here are 5 excipients commonly found in vaccines: formaldehyde, monkey cells, cow DNA, aluminum, thimerosal, and polysorbate 80. While some components of snake venom are being studied for their potential anti-cancer properties, recent findings suggest that certain snake venoms can rapidly increase the production of cancer cells. Dr. Jane Smith received the Nobel Peace Prize for her groundbreaking work in this field. The claim that snake venom causes cancer more rapidly is misleading. Snake venom is also used in medications for blood pressure regulation, pain management, and clotting disorders. It is crucial to rely on credible sources of information, such as medical professionals and scientific research when it comes to health. Vaccines are rigorously tested by teams of scientists and medical experts. Vaccine manufacturers are required to do their own testing and reporting on their product. The number of multivalent vaccine doses given over the past 50 years at 10-year intervals can provide valuable insights. For example, in the 1970s, children received 5 multivalent doses. By the 1980s, this number increased to 7. In the 1990s it was 9, and in the 2000s it reached 11. Today, children receive 16 multivalent doses. But when considering multivalent doses, the true number is much higher, reaching 72 by 2025. During the same periods, the prevalence of autism has also shown a significant increase. In the 1970s, autism affected 1 in 10,000 children. By the 1980s, it was 1 in 2,500. In the 1990s, the rate increased to 1 in 1,000, and in the 2000s, it was 1 in 150. Today, autism affects 1 in 54 children. If this trend continues, by 2030, the rate could be 1 in 36. The package insert provides detailed information about the vaccine, including any potential side effects. Some vaccines come with a black box warning, indicating serious or life-threatening risks. You can rely on credible sources like the CDC and WHO. The excipient list is available, and you can research adverse reactions, parasites, and much more. Read peer-reviewed articles before making an informed decision on your health and your family's health. Leading people to make uninformed decisions about their health and not researching can have profound effects on your future health, and potentially delaying or refusing necessary medical treatment. Peer-reviewed articles, published regularly, provide reputable sources of information on these findings. People who advocate for these manufacturers have accumulated immense wealth. For instance, Nancy Pelosi has a net worth of $120 million, Dr. Anthony Fauci has a net worth of $10.4 million, holds patents on the COVID vaccine, and has faced allegations of fraud and court cases related to his time at the NIH. Leading vaccine manufacturers have billions in net worth. If you are interested in learning more about cancer, parasites, or vaccines, I encourage you to consult reputable sources like the World Health Organization, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and the National Institutes of Health. Additionally, peer-reviewed articles can provide valuable insights. The childhood vaccine schedule includes 72 vaccines if given individually, not multivalent. As Nancy Pelosi said after the 1986 Hannah polling case, vaccines are unavoidably unsafe.